Hello, welcome to Happy Little Yarn. This is episode 110. My name is Amy and I have crazy hair. Okay, I come to you from Leesburg, Georgia. This is where I like to talk about my knitting. And today I have a little bit of knitting to share with you. And I'm letting my hair grow out. And it is definitely growing out. It's in that awkward phase. So I hope you have a cup of something very delicious to drink. I have a very hot coffee I'm going to let cool. Just brewed. What shall we start with? First of all, I'm going to do a little research on Discord today. I have a Discord group for this channel. It's called Happy Little Yarn. I will link it below if I can figure out how to update the link, because I think the link expires after a few days. But I'm going to try to get more active on Discord. So if you're a Discord user, hop on over to Happy Little Yarn and check out the server. Discord server, is that what it's called? Yeah, maybe on Discord. Yeah, thanks. I have pajamas on today. I always have pajamas on. Who am I kidding? It's just a sweatshirt. It says unstable. I don't know if that's backwards or not, but it says unstable. I think this video does come out backwards. No, it doesn't. It comes out right. It just looks backwards on my camera. So, let's announce the winner from last video. Last Friday I announced a giveaway for the 2,000 subscriber milestone. And the prize was this naughty knitting sack from Katie of Naughty Knitting Sacks. And inside are some more goodies. Some yarn from Pretty Twisted Yarns. A sock set. And a sticker and some little progress keepers, which the sticker is covering. Here we go. And it's called a werewolf. That one thing I couldn't think of last week. The name of it. Little fella is a werewolf. Right? Right. I'm pretty sure it's a werewolf. So, the winner of this prize pack is, put it right here, Lori Held 9452. I think I got that memorized right. So, Lori, if you will email me at happylittleyarn@gmail.com, my email is also below, I will send this prize pack of goodies out to you. And to the Q1 winners of Stitch Quest, they both contacted me. I have not mailed those out yet because I'm a lazy human being and this was a slow week. And I came home and rotted on the sofa every single day. More of that in life when I talk about life later on. I don't know if you can see the steam off this coffee, but it's like really hot. Maybe it's just cold in here. I don't know if I like the flavor. This is Angelino's coffee. The K-Cups. And I got the Guatemala blend. It's okay. It tastes a little lighter, maybe, than I'm used to. I like it really dark and potent. That one's just a little bit more, watered down. So, there's the winner of the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And thank you everyone for subscribing. I'm so excited we hit 2,000. Okay, let's talk about whips. Let's start with the smallest. In my black Purl magic bag. This was a Valentine's Day box. Didn't show this last week because I didn't really work on it, but I did work on it some this week at lunch. This is my lunch project that I take to work with me every day for lunch. The yarn is Fashion School Dropout in the Candy Hearts colorway. It's fingering weight yarn. And this is how much I've gotten on the sock since that progress keeper since last time. So not much again. The yarn is beautiful. But I only get 30 minutes for lunch, so I never get too much time to really do a good chunk of knitting. Between eating, heating up food, and then having a few minutes to knit, that's all I got done. That's all I finished. But it's beautiful yarn. Look at those colors. Very lovely. And the heel, or not the heel, the cuff has mohair held in with it. And I did a folded cuff where I joined it. I picked up the cast on edge and just made a all stockinette folded cuff. So that is whip number 1. Whip number 2 is in my bag my friend Nancy made for me. My ladies knitting bag. I love this bag. I'm not sure how much I got done on this week. This is the... Oh, and that sock doesn't have a pattern. I'm just doing a vanilla sock. I honestly don't even remember how many stitches it has on it. I'm going to have to count. So I think I did more stitches than it called for. Let's see. Okay, this is the Breather shawl scarf by Stephanie Lotven. And since last time, I did a little bit from right there at that progress keeper up. So I'm still working on it. Didn't do much this week. I know I'm on the 3rd row of a 4-row repeat, or I have to knit the 3rd row next. Last week we were at, and the yarn is, let me show you the yarn, is the Lemonade Shop. I actually have all my ball bands this time, or my yarn tags. It's Impeachment 3.0. And I'm going to guess that I used about 3 to 4 grams this week. And that's probably about it. Last week we were at 90 grams when I weighed it. Let's see how much I used this week. Oh, we're at 82, so I used 8 grams. 7 or 8 grams, because it's 82.5. Not bad. Better than I thought. I guess the rows are getting longer. So it's not like really the short rows at the beginning. I might work on this today. I enjoy this. I do enjoy the 4-row repeat now that I have it memorized. I guess I still have it memorized. I haven't worked on it in a couple days. Let me put this back in my bag. I love that yarn. I kind of wish I bought it in DK though. But why do I buy single skeins of anything? I don't need single skeins of anything. I need like more than one to make a decent project. Sorella has her Disneyland update going on. And she has Neverland. And it's this beautiful teal. I want it on Cashmere DK in a sweaters quantity. But it would cost like $400. So I don't think I can do that. I'm really just trying to calculate the numbers in my head. Like, do you really need it? It's beautiful, yes. But do you really need it in South Georgia? Southern Georgia. Where it's humid and hot like 90% of the year. And that reminds me, I have some shelves I was going to put up on my wall behind this desk this week. But I forgot to do that. Let's talk about the final whip. I have one more whip I've been working on. In my bag, my friend Sarah made me this huge sweater bag. It is my Douglas Cardi. I started the sleeve, and I didn't get very far, but I thought I'd show it to you anyways. I started it last night. I actually started it the night before, but I was so tired. I did the pickup round, and I had like 20 stitches too many. Because the Douglas Cardi is by Andrea Mowry. Unless I read it wrong, I didn't see where she told you the pickup rate for the sleeve. So that's what I've gotten so far. And I'm kind of in the middle of a row. It looks awkward. But my Douglas Cardi by Andrea Mowry is knit with Pretty Twisted Yarns in her Blacklight collection. It's a cardigan. And I'm like almost pretty sure I only have enough to do like 4 or 5 rows per, well, what's going on here? 4 or 5 rows per sleeve of the colors. So that's why I'm doing black sleeves. If you will, imagine with me here. This colorful neon sweater with black sleeves. My friend Misty and I came up with this idea. Actually, she did, and I just agreed that it was a great idea. But it's a drop shoulder, as you can tell. I think that's what that style is called. It's not a raglan or anything. It's a drop shoulder. So imagine black sleeves. It'll be about that long. But with 2 or 3, with a row of the colors. Like 2 or 3 rows of each color. And then a big black chunky cuff. So it'd be black, 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 rainbow, pop, black, black, black. I think that'll be really cool. But I picked up too many stitches to begin with, and I didn't know what size I was knitting. I went on Ravelry and checked my project page, and it says I'm knitting a 3X. So I still picked up too many. I picked up enough for like the 4X, or maybe even more than that. But I have pretty big upper arms, so I'm just decreasing every 5. I'm making up my own sleeve recipe because I can't be bothered reading a pattern right now. I just need something thoughtless. I can knit in the round and not think about it. Because that breather shawl requires a little bit of thought. And I like something a little bit mindless at night. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm wondering how much. Let's weigh this. Because I think I have even less of the yellow than any other color. So maybe I should weigh the yellow. Because I have all these little nuggets of yarn. And I want to maximize how much I use of them. But I know I don't have enough to do 2 long sleeves with all this. So let's say I put Shauna of Shauna Stitches gave me this idea for keeping your ends from unraveling. Put a little hair barrette on it. I got the tiniest baby hair barrettes from Amazon. But I don't know where the barrette went for this one. Hair clip, barrette, whatever. Let's see how much of the yellow I have. 17 grams. So I need to stick to about 8 grams per sleeve. Or less, maybe. I don't know, because each skein might be a little bit different. Let's see how much this green. This green looks like it might be smaller than the yellow. No, the green is 19. So the yellow is definitely the smallest amount left. So whatever 8 grams can get me for each sleeve is what I'll do. I probably won't go over 3 or 4 rows of the color. I know a mini goes a lot longer than I think it does. But I get paranoid about yarn chicken. I'd rather not play it. It's not my favorite game. So I'm going to knit 3 stitches. 3, 2, 1. It's like therapy. Who's calling me? Let's hang up on him. Okay, we're back. Didn't have a name. That means I don't know them. I guess. They'll call back if it's important, right? It's usually not important. It's usually potential spam 99% of the time. The Douglas Cardi. I love it. I've been working on this since June of 2023. June last year, I finished the body. And like a dum-dum, I did the 3-needle bind off right on one shoulder and then wrong on the other shoulder. Well, I had breakfast and coffee and knitting time with my friend Misty a few weeks ago, and she fixed the shoulder for me, the 3-needle bind off, because I don't know how to unpick a 3-needle bind off. I could have figured it out. I might have messed it up, but she did it perfectly, and I'd rather have it done perfectly. Thank you, Misty. So, and I haven't been to knit night at the library in a few weeks. One week, she was sick, the woman that hosts it. And then, one week, I was just really tired and didn't feel like it. And then, like 2 weeks since then, I've forgotten. I need to go next week, whether it's crochet night or knit night. I just need to go. I didn't even think about it this week because my husband has been out of town all week. Man Bear Pig left town. I just noticed I have the wrong glasses on. These are my old glasses, the week prescription. These are my old glasses. I wear them around the house because they're lightweight. But Man Bear Pig has been out of town. He went to Texas to help his mom move to Virginia. Him and his brother drove from Texas to Virginia, which took 3 days. He is at Virginia now. He's helping her unpack, and he's coming home tomorrow night. Tomorrow? I'm not sure what time, but he'll fly in tomorrow, and I'll pick him up, and I'll be so glad to have him home because it's been lonely around here. My daughter's been home with me, but she stays in her room. But she'll come out and talk to me, but she won't, like, watch TV with me or nothing. Not that I watch TV. I don't really do anything except for knit and watch YouTube. Okay, I have one acquisition I'm going to show you, and then I have a donation I'm going to show you. The acquisition is not yarn. Yarn related, but not yarn. I got this book, Iconic Knit Blankets and More by Margaret Hausman. And it's got all these knitted blanket motifs. Like on the back. I love these little, I think those are cats or dogs, I don't know. And I just think that's cool how she's done this. Some of it's intarsia. Most of it's just seaming it together though. Which I don't think I would mind if I did it as I went. But I'm going to try to find that one my daughter found last night. We were looking at the book trying to find our favorite. That's pretty cute. This Volkswagen bug motif. But the one we really liked was, let's see, what page was it? She found it. Oh, this is the one. This is what made me buy the book. The birds motif. Love that. I want to make just something small with one of the birds. I might just make one bird motif. That might be fun. Oh, this is the one that my daughter and I found that we both really like. I can't see. It's the back of cats. I kind of like that one a lot. So between the birds and the cats, the back of cats, it's just the cat without the face. I think it's really cool. So, cute little book I ordered. I saw one of her patterns on Ravelry, and I was like, well, you can't buy it. You have to buy the book. And the book wasn't too expensive. I was like, I'll just get it. It was an interesting look through. And now, a lovely dyer reached out and asked if she could donate to Stitch Quest, which is my year-long make-along that is fantasy themed for knitters and crocheters. I just don't think I like that coffee. I'll drink it, but I'm not going to order it again. But the name of the yarn dyer is Brazos Fiberworks, right? Yeah, Brazos Fiberworks. And her name is Jennifer. And she reached out and asked if she could donate. And I was like, yes, that would be lovely. Because I have nothing for quarter 2. And I didn't read this. I did read the note, but I can't remember what it said. Okay. So, there's 3 prizes that she donated. The first one, look how pretty. Right, there's her logo. It's upside down. Brazos Fiberworks, yep. Brazos Fiberworks. This is called Brighten My Life. It's a 75-25 fingering. Look at that yellow, how it goes into the pink. I think that's just stunning. I love that. I really like that a lot. And then she sent a sock set in Spring Flutters. It's a 75-25 fingering as well, with 100 grams and 20 grams. Lovely blue with some yellow speckling, different color speckling, and this pretty purpley pink. I guess it's more purple. And a bag that she made, I'm assuming, because it has her tag in it. A Mickey Mouse drawstring bag. And I love this striped fabric on the inside. I think that's so cool. And it's got pockets. Very nice. Very nice. So thank you, Jennifer, for donating that. And this will be in the prize pack for quarter 2 of Stitch Quest. So if you have not joined Stitch Quest, it is not too late. You can go participate at any time on Stitch Quest. But if you want a physical prize, you need to enter that Google form for physical prizes. And I still have not chosen pattern prize winners. I keep forgetting for quarter 1. I'm going to do that today or tomorrow and announce it on the main Ravelry page of Stitch Quest, the group. And I will tag the winners in that post. Kind of like I did the winners of the physical prizes. Let's see. What else do I have? I wrote everything down because my memory lately has just been shot. It is not a good time for memories. Okay, also for Stitch Quest, Andrea and I were talking about a challenge. Potential idea for a challenge. So I'm going to be writing up a challenge to be posted in the next week or 2 for quarter 2. And it'll be fun. Something different. And I just got to think about how to fit it into the storyline. Okay, and then I want to talk to you about 2 patterns that I bought this week. Both are knitting. The first one is hair accessories, cottage hair accessories by Woolen Pine. This pattern. But this isn't what I'm going to make. I wish I could make this weekend because one of the ladies I manage has had a really bad, rough week. And she just found out more bad news yesterday. And I just feel so bad for her. And I don't know what else to do, but I can knit her a cute bow. And she loves the color pink. And I've already got this pink wound up. So I thought, she wears her hair in like a bun. Kind of like this bun thing that she does. And I thought it'd be cute just to like tuck behind underneath the bun. With like a little barrette or like a hair tie, little round hair tie thing. That's by Woolen Pine. I can't show the whole page because it's got the pattern on it. But I'm going to make that for her. I think she would like that. There's other patterns in this as well. Here's a bow tie that's on the cover. That would be cute. But it feels like I'm going to be knitting the breather, but on a smaller scale. And I only want to knit one breather at a time. The Stephanie Lotven scarf I'm knitting. So I think I'm going to stick with the bow, and I might cast that on today. Let's see. There's a small version and a big version, a large version. And I need size 4 circulars. Or DPNs, I guess. But I want to use this fingering weight. I can't remember what the colorway name is. It's from the 90s Millennial Club from Superglow. But it's just this cute little pink yarn. And she loves the color pink. Her cubicle has all pink stuff in it. And I think that's cute. I hope she likes it. But if I make her something, then the other ladies will be like, well, she didn't make me nothing. Will they say that? I could see one saying that. Maybe I shouldn't make her anything. I don't know what to do. I just feel like, I don't know. I want to make it. I'll make it for myself. I'm letting my hair grow out. I might give it to her and just tell her, don't tell anybody. I don't know. Do you ever get that way? Like you can't make one person something without making everybody something? I did that one year at Christmas. I made everybody hats at work. And I guess they liked them. I don't know. Never saw them wear it, so. Okay, the next pattern I want to talk to you about is the wine cardigan. I saw this come out when she was calling for testers. And I wanted to knit it so bad. But I was like, no. I cannot knit that much in that length of time for my size or for anything. I'm trying to find a picture. I think I cut off all the pictures that were just not with the pattern. Let's see. Well, anyways, it's the wine cardigan. Oh, you can kind of see that well. It looks like a robe in a way, but it's a cardigan. I love how thick it is up here, and it's folded over around the shoulders. And it's got a belt with it. But the pattern's by Darby Photos, and she's known as Owls of Yarn. And I have 12 skeins. It's worsted weight. I think it calls for worsted weight yarn. Let's look. I thought it called for DK, and I thought, okay, I might have enough. No. It doesn't call for DK. It calls for worsted. And the color I want to use is, if I use worsted, is a Swish, Knit Pick Swish worsted in Squirrel Heather. It's like a kind of a grayish tan. A grayish. But I have 12 skeins of this, and it's 50 grams each. So I need to order about, I don't know, how many skeins would I need? There are 110. Let's math together, shall we? Let's see, for my size, the yardage will be, let's see where the sizes are. I would say I would make the third from the largest size, the 62.25 inch chest. And she recommends 1 to 2 inches of positive ease. Well, I'm not that big. I'm like 52 to 54 inches now, I think. So that's a lot bigger, but I like it roomy. And I'm a pretty tight knitter, so I'll definitely swatch for this. But let's see, the third from the largest is, I need 3,358 plus, for the belt, I need 200, no, hold on, that's not right. Where's the yards? 400. So total yardage I'll need is 3,758. Each skein has 110 yards, so I need 34. Let's round up to 35 more skeins, or 35 skeins. So I need 35 and I already have 12. So I need to order 23. They're about $7 each. $161 I need to spend. Which is a better deal than the Sorella. It's not a deal at all. It's better than the Sorella Neverland yarn I was talking about. But it's still a lot of money. I'm not worried about... The money part's not bothering me. It's just... Garments do not cost this much in the store. I know I'm making it by hand, but... People think, oh, you knit, you must save so much money. No. So, I need to spend about $161 on Squirrel Heather. And I'd rather order it now and make sure the dye lots aren't too different. Maybe I should just order a full 35 skeins. 35 times 7. I said 35 times 7. $245. Which is better than the $400 for Sorella's 12 skeins of Cashmere DK. This is a very soft yarn. I think it's machine washable. Yeah, it's machine washable too. Whereas Cashmere DK, I would not put that in the machine. I'll think about it. I will think about this. But I have been loving this pattern ever since I saw it. Let's see if I can find another picture without... Here's a picture of the back of it. With the belt and the folded over shoulders. So beautiful. And it's knit bottom up, I think. That's goals right there. That's going to be a lot of knitting. I don't know what size needle, but worsted weight yarn, I mean, it'll go faster than fingering weight, right? Those are the two patterns I wanted to talk about. Now for a little bit of life. Man Bear Pig was out of town this week. I didn't say anything last week because I don't like being home alone and announcing that I'm alone. But he will be home a couple hours, or the day I post this, so it's okay to say it now. He flew out last Saturday morning, and he's arriving tomorrow back. He's been gone for 7 or 8 days. I miss him. My daughter and I went out to eat one night to get pizza at a Mellow Mushroom. We made some chicken tacos. That turned out disgusting. I should know better than trust reels from Facebook or Instagram. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But this called for putting the pressure cooked chicken into the mixer with cream cheese and salsa. And the mixer pulls the chicken and shreds it. Well, the texture with that cream cheese was just weird. I like pulled chicken like that. Like, usually I can tolerate it, but this was just weird. But I did think it would be good with ground beef. Maybe instead of using pulled chicken, use ground beef and cream cheese. Because I make tacos with cream cheese. I put a little dollop of cream cheese in it. Give it kind of a smooth flavor. But I thought about doing that. And instead of putting in tortillas, maybe pasta shells. Like them big pasta shells. Like stuff them. And then put cheese on top of it. Like we did the tacos. Okay, I didn't even say. The tacos were made in flatbread. A sheet of flatbread. Then you put the mixture, the chicken mixture, and then you rolled it up and cut it up into like 6 or 7 pieces. And then you stack them up in this round springform pan and put cheese all over it. And then you baked it until the cheese was melty. It would have been good if it was not chicken like that. The texture just threw us both off. We didn't like it. We ended up ordering DoorDash. It was so bad. But I think I'm going to try it tonight with ground beef, cream cheese, salsa. Then put that mixture into a pasta shell. I've done something similar like that before and it was really good. And then put cheese all over it. Mozzarella and Colby Jack cheese all over it. Because that was really good touch. So I think we're going to have that tonight for dinner. Since I have to cook 1 or 2 more nights till Man Bear Pig gets home. I'll call my husband Man Bear Pig. If you get confused when I say Man Bear Pig, it's because that's my husband. He's Man Bear Pig. I got a new tooth. My new crown came in, the permanent crown. I had a temporary crown for about 2 weeks, and it was real rough feeling. I always rub my tongue over it. This one's real smooth, so thank goodness. I'm going to the eye doctor today. I think it's time to get a new prescription because my work computer screen is fuzzy. Like, it shouldn't be fuzzy because it's not that far away from me, but I'm always looking at it. So I think I need new glasses. I'll just order a new pair of eyewear glasses to go with my frames I already have. I love the magnetic frames. And I got something exciting in the mail yesterday. It was both devastating and exciting. Not really devastating, but y'all know I was in a car accident like a few months ago. We got it repaired. Had a rental car, a Jeep, while they were repairing it for that week. And I got it back, and it's perfectly fine now. Can't even tell it was an accident. But I got something from my insurance company yesterday saying, since you have been in an accident, collision, we were required by Georgia state law to calculate if you had any losses on your vehicle, and therefore we're sending you this check for the loss that we formulated from your uninsured motorist insurance coverage. I was like, okay, whatever, just give me the money. It was a lot of money. I was like, God, my car is 2 years old. It's a 2023 Hyundai Palisade. I love that car. That's my favorite car I've ever had. And I was like, it was like a lot of money. I'm like, did it really lose that much value? What am I going to do when I go to trade it in? Does that hurt? I don't know. I kind of sucked to know like my car lost that much value due to a collision that is completely fixable. But I'm like, But I got some money out of it, but the check's on hold for 7 days. I'm like, God almighty, why? But I thought it was cool. It was like a little Christmas present getting that in the mail. You know, you only get money in the mail around Christmas from family sometimes, and not even lately for me. Really, it ain't even me. My family has never sent me a check except for like graduating high school, maybe. Or getting married. I think that's the only time. Not my parents. I'm talking about like cousins and aunts and things. They've never sent me anything. Oh, well. Well, that's all I've got today. Sorry I've rambled on a lot. I am hyped up on Adderall and caffeine, apparently. I took my Adderall this morning. I was like, I probably don't need it today, but I want to be productive. So I got in here and cleaned up my craft room. I need to go over here and sew. I have been sewing. I sewed last week a little bit when my mom came over and ironed and I sewed. I think I got 90% or about 80% of the large bags finished. I still have mediums and smalls to go. Shopify, I think, is almost ready to be converted. I think I've got all my information uploaded or whatever needed to be done. I don't know anything about this domain switch stuff. Registrars. But I think that's it. I hope you have a great day, great night, whatever time you're watching this. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.